Good evening. Hello, hello. It's a bit loud on my headphones. I think I turned the sound on my headphones up. I think it should be fine for the stream though. So, Monday I started the Nancy Drew game, The Haunted Carousel, and I was really enjoying it, so much that I overran my normal streaming time. Good evening. So I decided, you know what, I can't wait another week. Well, this was my normal streaming time anyway, but I was thinking of streaming something else, but I got too hooked into this game, so we're just continuing. I was really enjoying the theming of this one. You know what? Let's start with having the look at the things we want to do thing. We need to make a new dowel, which I didn't figure out yet, so we need to figure out how to do that. And then play that music and play that on the harmonica. I need to find my notepad that I usually have for this game. Give me 1 second. I've got my notepad ready for old notes I inevitably take. Although the games are getting better at like giving you the information at the correct time, but sometimes still having the information just written down is nicer. I need to talk to... Oh yeah, we need to determine what that plan is. Okay, let's talk to Paula Santos first. Let's talk about the security guard who used to be in prison.
Paula Santos.
Hi, Paula.
Nancy, what's going on?
I'm just going to start at the top.
The people working at the park during the shutdown.
I frankly don't know any of my employees that well. I'm a very hands-off kind of boss. I believe in hiring the best, then stepping aside and letting them do their best.
Well, what are some of your general impressions?
Well, let's see. Ingrid Corey is extremely competent and has no problems managing the maintenance staff. Although
what?
it's just that sometimes she goes off on these strange new agey type tangents and totally loses me. Anyway, there's Harlan Bishop, very conscientious. Elliot Chen, very talented, but a very slow worker. And Joy Trent, very, well, Joy is hard to describe.
I don't think I did, but I would always like to know how you are. I'm good, I'm good. Having a bit of a slower week at work, which I'm really enjoying, because the last couple of weeks have been a bit manic.
I understand you and her father used to be business partners.
I've yet to meet a man who was as terrific with people and as horrible with money as Daryl Trent was. He stayed afloat for 30 years on sheer charisma, I swear.
What happened to him?
His bad investments caught up with him. He sold everything he could, but still wound up drowning in debt. Till one day in bankruptcy court, he just keeled over and died of a heart attack.
That is sad.
How sad.
It was very sad. He was in way over his head, but there was nothing anybody could do. He would have just taken anyone who tried to help him down with him.
There's this locked door in the haunted house that I'd really like to open. Would you by any chance know where the key is?
I have no idea. You really shouldn't go in there unless it's absolutely necessary. Parts of that building are very old, almost rickety. You need to be very careful.
Is it true that Captain's Cove is being sued by someone who got hurt in the roller coaster accident?
The part about being sued is true, but I don't think the guy got hurt. I think he's just saying that so he can try to squeeze money out of our insurance company.
When will the insurance company be sending someone out to investigate the roller coaster accident?
Every time I call, I get the same thing. Someone will be out soon. Which is why I'd really like you to take a look, Nancy. No telling when they'll get around to it.
I understand Joy's father used to come and go as he pleased, even after he sold you his interest in Captain's Cove.
I didn't see any harm. He loved to putter, especially in the haunted house. Wonderful imagination, but when it came to dealing with reality, barely knew where to begin.
I'm afraid I've discovered something kind of disturbing about Harlan.
What, that he's an ex-con? I know.
You do?
It was the first thing out of his mouth when he applied for the job. He said being an outstanding security guard would prove to everyone once and for all that he's gone straight.
I also found out that he used a security camera to get the code to Ingrid's work area. And he fits the description of the jewel thief's cellmate that Detective Paris gave me.
Oh, now that's disturbing. But I'm still going to give Harlan the benefit of the doubt until I have good reason not to. I appreciate your bringing this to my attention, though.
There's like a mix of... I can see where she's coming from.
Do you know who Tink is?
Sure. Tink Obermeyer. Operates the carousel. Real protective of it. When it was vandalized, it almost broke his heart. Loves the band organ, too. Right now, he's up in Canada fishing.
I found some notes that were written in shorthand.
She's a good
Would you happen to know
source
any
of info.
stenographers?
No. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever even met a stenographer. Now that we're in the computer age, stenography has pretty much become extinct.
That is true.
I'll be in touch.
Call me anytime.
That was a lot of info. Thank you. Let's check emails, because we're here anyway. Go. Ooh, 59. Next time you find the bad guy closing in on you, remember that you can often escape by distracting him. Oh, I've already read that one. I think I've read them all now. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna make my to-do list. I need to fix the haunted house, do the organ with the dowel. I need to find out Lance Huffington and Ingrid combo. Find out what that device was. Anything else below here? Just making sure I've checked. Oh yeah, translate the note, find a stenographer. And that's it. Oh, the list is not that big then. Good. Okay. Let's go. Let's go see if we can do the dowel. And I'm gonna assume that we actually have to, like, maybe... Ooh, we're getting a call.
This is Luis Guerra with the State Board of Parole. I understand you have some questions concerning Harlan Bishop.
Right. Hi. Yes, for starters, could you tell me what prison he was in?
He served 30 months in Bayside State Prison for check kiting and forgery. He was paroled 5 weeks ago.
Did you say Bayside State Prison?
Yes, I did.
To your knowledge, has he ever gone by any other name besides Harlan Bishop?
No, ma'am.
Have you seen him since he's been paroled?
He comes to my office once a week. As far as I know, Harlan is a security guard at Captain's Cove Amusement Park. Now, do all these questions mean you know something about him that I don't?
No, that's pretty much what I know, too.
Well, I hope I've been of some assistance.
Oh, you have. You've been a big help. Thank you.
Good day, then.
Bye.
I feel like I didn't get all the information out of that I could have.
Hey, Nance. What's going on?
I'll let you get back to work.
Thanks a lot. May I
Ooh,
help
what's
you?
this?
Right. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, let's have a look at this. We need it to be 14 centimeters long. And then from 2 to 11 is the same. And then one more at 12. Don't know yet how I'm gonna do that. There must be a way to work this. The fact that I can get, like, up close. I don't know what I'm missing for this. Okay, then. I'll wait for him to leave, then. Oh god, did I remember? 0726? 0721? Oh, it's unarmed. God. I'll go in.
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
Let's
I understand
ask.
that you know the man who got hurt in that roller coaster accident, Lance Huffington.
I've talked to him. I don't really know him.
What did you talk to him about?
Look, what are you getting at?
You and he could be partners. He gets on the roller coaster, you shut off the power, the coaster stops suddenly, he cries whiplash and sues the park, you share the settlement.
Interesting theory. Unfortunately, it's totally wrong. I called him to tell him to rub his neck 3 times a day with witch hazel and lavender. If his neck is really injured, that will cure it. Why are you so eager to accuse me of something?
Because you seem to have a lot of money, far more than the park pays you. I can't help but wonder where it's coming from.
All right. I have been making money on the side, but it's not what you think. I've been helping someone design a roller coaster. I even let him borrow the blueprints for our coaster, so he could study them, not steal them. I kept it secret because it could be construed as conflict of interest. This guy knows I'm taking a risk, so he pays me very well. Now, your turn. It's obvious that you've been nosing around in here. How did you get in?
Someone made a tape of you entering your security code into the keypad outside, which I just happened to see.
Harlan. I knew it bugged him that this place was off limits, but spying on me? That guy's got a real problem. As for you, I'd appreciate it if you would kindly remove your nice and deficient little self from my office. I have work to do.
Okay then. You know what? We're just gonna talk to everybody. Ooh, again.
I really do need to get this work done.
Right. Sorry.
I'm just a bit like, how does one always wear safety goggles? Last set up to turn off after several seconds. As a safety precaution, the blade can be moved at different intervals and can create up to 3 different cuts based on width. Talk to everybody. Exactly. There should always be a stock of wood to work with, but sure. Yeah, like... do we need to... We should go talk to the last person I've not talked to yet. We should go talk to Harlan.
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
You know what? Let's ask you
I found an
everything.
old letter in the gear room of the carousel. It was written by the guy who carved all the horses, Rolf Kessler. Is it okay if I keep it?
Far as I'm concerned, I'll mention it to Miss Santos, see what she says.
I found some kind of electronic device under the carousel. I'm pretty sure someone has been turning the carousel on and off at night by remote control.
Ooh.
Why would somebody want to do that? Whatever you found was probably just some kind of toy that fell out of some kid's pocket.
Kessler used to have a workshop under what's now the haunted house. Have you ever been down there?
I didn't even know there was a down there there.
I heard strange noises the last time I was in there. They seem to be coming from below. Have you ever heard anything weird in there?
Everything I hear in there is weird. I mean, it's a haunted house, right?
See you around.
Sounds good.
Thank you for all of that insightful information. I'm the most annoyed about...
Hey, Nance, what's going on?
I'll let you get back to work.
Thanks a lot.
This is the bit that bugs me. I'm like, there is wood here, there's goggles up there, I've got everything I need for it, I think. But I just don't seem to. I'm having a quick look. I looked up a walkthrough recently. And, well, I looked up a walkthrough today to figure out the last, like... Because if I get stuck, I like... Because this game, once I get stuck, seriously. So having some kind of hand is always good. I've talked to all of them now. Elliot and Joy had nothing to say. Ingrid wants me to go, and Harlan has told me everything. So there must be something I'm missing somewhere.
This is where the air comes out.
Yeah, the dial broke. We just need to fix it. So in here I can't do anything. Is there anything in here I'm missing? No, I don't think there's anything I'm missing. Ooh! What's this? I have not looked at this before. Or is this just the machinery? I don't remember looking at this, but it looks to be just the machinery. Okay, that gives me no info. This is just the games, which got me the harmonica, but again, not really info. Is there anything here I'm missing? Seriously, what? I've talked to everybody. Can't look at the employee notices. There's also a hand here. Anything else here? Anything I'm missing? Ooh! Oh no, he has a... he's missing an arm. That's what was with him. He also has a tag.
That symbol looks familiar.
Oh yeah, that was the thing, and then you need the key, which I don't have. Okay. That was it. I feel very like I'm missing something. I've talked to everybody, I've checked out all the places. Let's go back to Captain's. New things to make a dowel for the... Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. A lot of them are connected to that dowel, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. I'm gonna call... Because in my... Like, in my walkthrough, it just tells you to go to the machine and take the goggles. Which I did. I'm gonna... Can I call somebody to, like... I'm gonna try this, see what she can tell me.
Hello?
Hey, Bess, it's Nancy.
Oh, hey, Nancy.
Whoa, you were obviously hoping I was someone else.
Well, kinda.
Okay, so who is he and where'd you meet him?
Oh, Nancy, his name's Matt, and he is so cute. He works the concession stand at the movie theater in the mall.
A cute guy with an endless supply of gummy bears and butter flavoring. Right at his fingertips. We're talking major crush.
Hey, George, good, you're there too.
Barely. I almost got caught standing between Bess and the phone just now. When it rings, she's like a one-woman cattle stampede.
Do you have time to talk? I mean, I don't want to mess up this Matt thing.
Of course we have time to talk. I'm dying to hear what's going on. Besides, if Matt tries to call me and gets a busy signal, that's a good thing. He'll think I'm popular.
Fill us in, Nance, quick, before Bess's logic starts getting really twisted and I get nauseous.
I need you guys to do something for me. I found some stenography notes that I'd really like to translate, only I don't know shorthand.
Say no more. We'll do some research and get right back to you.
We will? I barely know how to spell stenography, let alone research it.
We'll call you when we're through. We can do this, Bess.
What is with all this we stuff?
This is all not what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna
Catch you guys later.
call
Hasta la vista. You're doing great.
call back again if I can. My thing with that note is that I feel like I can read it. Or is this just a bit that's missing? The bit that is like the horse named? Okay, I'm gonna try again with that dowel, because that is basically at this point... Oh god. The only bit I get stuck on. Yeah, I get that. It does seem like she's our girlfriend. It tells me to ask Elliot if I can use...
Hey, Nance.
Oh!
What's going on?
There we go. I don't know why suddenly it's working now.
I need to make a dowel
There we
to
go.
replace this broken one from the band.
I don't know what I did
Would
wrong.
it be all right if I used your equipment? I won't make a mess, I promise.
Sure. Got a lathe, wooden rods, safety goggles. Knock yourself out. I gotta go run an errand, though, so try not to cut off any appendages until I get back.
Is he gone already? Let's look at this box first.
Those look like horse tails.
Well, that's good to know. Horsetails for the new replacement horse? What is this? Collector's Hot Sheets. The independent guide for pack rats to rule by. Antique instruments, hot or not. We asked for no...
If Elliot wrote this guy's number down, maybe I should too.
Okay, don't just get a horse, get a Kessler. An expert on Antique Carousel shares his opinion on the work of a controversial horse carver. For many fancier style carousel horses, adding one of modern realistic creations of DC Mueller and Bro Company to their herd is as good as it gets. But I'm convinced that this is because so few collectors are familiar with the work of Rolf Kessler, surely the golden age of carousel's most underrated carver. Born in Austria in 1882, Kessler was a small man who always felt more at home with animals than he did with people. He moved to the United States when he was 21 in hopes of riding racehorses. Unfortunately, his reclusive nature and poor social skills undermined any talent he had as a jockey. Out of desperation, he began carving furniture out of wood scraps and selling it on street corners. I get that. Out of desperation, in 1907, Kessler got an apprenticeship at the Philadelphia Toboggan Company, a top producer of carousels, which employed many fine wood carvers. He lasted a day and a half, but amazingly used what he had learned at PTC. Within a month, he had carved a carousel horse in his father-in-law's garage. Within a year, he had used his horse to convince the mayor of Zamboni, New York, that a tiny coastal town should pay him to create a carousel. From 1910 to 1920, Kessler carved horses for 4 more carousels, 2 in New Jersey, 1 in Pennsylvania, and 1 in Connecticut. In at least 2 instances, he agreed to lower his price in return for being given his own private on-site workshop. Ooh. His carousels always had 2 rows, which included 30 horses and 1 chariot. But by 1921, his severe mood swings and his angry insistence that the horses he carved existed as living creatures in a parallel dimension, interesting, had finally driven his wife, Amelia, away for good. When he realized she was never coming back, he put down his carving tools and went looking for her. It took him 2 years to find her. She died of tuberculosis soon afterwards. No one knows what became of Kessler after that. Homeless, friendless, and now passionless, he simply vanished from history. Kessler was all too often dismissed as a lunatic, a mere poser undeserving of respect, because what made his work distinctive was in all probability the result of a chemical imbalance rather than true genius. This is not fair. No one can gaze into the painfully expressive eyes of one of Kessler's horses or study the peaceful delicacy of his trademark black rose and come away unmoved. They are works of art. To treat them as anything less says more about us and our blind allegiance to conventional artists than it says about them. Though the face of bloom may differ, a black rose can be found on every rose that Kessler carved. After marrying Wolf in 1909, Emilia said that it was impossible for her not to love him, as it was for her to live with him. Interesting. Okay. Time to work on some... There we go, now we can get close.
It's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye.
Put on the goggles. Okay, we need... Can we move? Oh, okay, we need to... 2... And then... Tiniest? Okay, that's perfect. And then one to the right. Again. One more at least, because we need to go to about 11 with this. Okay, one more. And then we need to do like a little thingy, so maybe 1? I think that looks about right.
Perfect.
Ooh! Thank you, Nancy.
Better leave these goggles here.
I think I did perfectly there. Time to go to the carousel. Ooh, we get more ringing.
Hi, Nance. We found some stuff on stenography. Oh, so now it's we, huh? Okay, George found most of it, surprise, surprise. But I helped.
Thank you so much. You guys are the best.
So go back to the hotel and check your laptop.
Ooh.
We emailed a little tutorial to you. But you gotta promise to let us know what the note you translate says.
I promise. Thanks again, you guys.
I did not realize that. I thought they only gave hints. I did not realize they could actually be like... Wait. Moonglow. There's no... I'll go friend and BM. What would BM stand for then in this case? Where's the roll? That's the roll. This is good.
This is where the air comes out. I know there's air coming out of each pipe. If I could just see the air, I'd figure out the sequence of notes. The fan.
Go off. Okay, we can do this because I got everything I needed.
I need to put the tissue strips on first.
Where are the tissue strips? Oh, they're there. See, I took everything already. Let's go. A, E. I'm gonna see this again. A. Oh. Okay, let's try again. A, E, D, E, F, A, E, D, C, B, A. A, E, D, E, F, E, A, E, D, C, B, A. D, C, B, A. There we go. I like this song. This was cute. Okay, let's go play it. for Joy, I think we need to play it, right? Yeah. Because we need to play it for the oh no, wrong button. The history.
Nancy Drew, please report immediately to the security office. And by immediately, I mean don't even think about doing anything
What
else.
did I do?
I just got off the phone with Miss Santos. Where do you get off telling her I'm some kind of jewel-thieving peeping Tom?
She called you?
Of course she called. She hired me because she thought I deserved a second chance. She wanted to make sure I hadn't betrayed her trust, which I hadn't, by the way.
I know that now, and I'm really sorry.
I figured if I did a good job here, it would prove to everybody once and for all that I was totally trustworthy. That I was more than just an ex-con. A lot more. Okay, so maybe I'm trying
Have
a
a good
little
evening.
too hard. Maybe people's entry codes should be off limits. It's just that this job means everything to me. I don't want to screw it up.
I guess I was a little overzealous too. I'm really sorry. I'll see you around.
At least he doesn't, like, hate us for it. I'm so ready for him to, like, kick us out or something in a weird way.
Nancy Drew, please report to the security office.
What now?
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
I reported to the security office. Why is it making me
I'll see you
report?
around.
Knock 'em dead.
What did I miss? Okay, don't know what that was.
Any luck?
I think we're all set. I know the tune, and I've got a harmonica.
Play it for Miles and see what happens.
My oral sensors are ready. Suck it to me.
Oh, there we go. No. Reset.
Close, but no cigar.
Oh,
Let
try
me
again.
try again.
Hooray!
Ooh,
I
don't need the
remember
rest of that.
song. I did ride the carousel. Over and over and over. Always the same horse. Always the same black horse.
Ooh.
You loved the carousel, and you loved one horse in particular. It was not the lead horse, and it was not spectacular, but you loved it, Joy. What was its name?
I can't remember.
Do you know the name?
Of course I do. I am Miles, the Magnificent Memory Machine. However, I am not programmed to continue unless and until you remember the name of that horse.
We need to find the
You
black
loved it
horse.
so much that your mother bought it for you.
She was the one who bought the horse off the carousel? That's interesting. The park must have a record of that transaction.
I haven't seen it, but you're right. It must be around here somewhere.
I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Thanks, Nancy.
That is the other one. Was this the selling deed? At first 8 notes of favorite. Yeah, no, got that. Nope. Not in here. Also not there. We'll find it out. Let's go. We're gonna first go to the hotel to find the info about the stenographer. There we go. A stroke or stroke for S is a small comma. Stroke is also used for a sound of a Z. The sound of A, as in May or day, is represented in a small circle. So you can start reading or writing shorthand. Below is shorthand for the word say. You will notice that the stroke for S is on top of the stroke for A. Some wordings are read from top to bottom from left to right. Shorthand for ace is written with an A on top of the stroke. Okay, ace, because shorthand is based on the sound of the word letters that are not pronounced or left out. So the word say only includes the strokes for S and A and does not include the stroke for Y. Similarly, the word ace only includes the stroke for the sound A and S and not an E. You'll notice the stroke for S is used instead of a C because the sound of C makes the nest sound. We learned the stroke for the S and the A sound. We also learned that letters are not pronounced, known as silent letters, are not written down in shorthand. Below are words which may contain silent letters. Below each word, type the letter that is not pronounced and so would not be written as shorthand. Main. Snow. Oh, thank you. Shorthand stroke for E is a smaller circle than the stroke for A compared to A, C, say. Oh, shorthand. I know that there used to be like a whole thing about shorthand, but some of it just sounds so confusing to me. Stroke for N is a very long, short forward straight line. Stroke for M is twice as long. Nay, may, ni, me. Okay, the N in ni is represented with the N stroke. That is because they're sounds and not letters. Again, yeah, you know the strokes for E, N, and M. Below are some correct words using these strokes. Type a correct word in longhand below each stenograph. So this is me. That is sane. Ooh. That is main. Oh, no. Men? Men. No? To me it looks like men. What is that? I thought it would be men. Why is it not men? This is name. I don't see how it's mean, but okay. The shorthand stroke for O is a very small, deep hook. The stroke for R is a short curve, forward curve, and the stroke for L is the longer forward curve. So, re, lay, no, ro, low. Note that or and all is written with a sideways stroke for O. This is done to make the stroke more fluid. Fair. Now the strokes for O, R, and L. Below are some words using these strokes. Type in correct. Well, sar. What is this? What is this word? This is Neil. That is an A. And that's an R. Is that not an S? S A Say. What? I don't know. English is not my first language, and I'm very much noticing it. gonna go to next. Please. In lesson 3, you learned the stroke for O. The O sound is in 2 is a tiny upwards hook. Rule. Loo. Notice double lines under the word loo. That means that the letter word should be capitalized. Okay. The stroke for K and G are similar to the U stroke, but the K stroke is twice as large as the U stroke, and the G stroke is twice as large as the K stroke. Noun strokes for U, K, and G. Test your knowledge of these strokes and other by typing in the correct word in longhand below each stenograph. I've already missed. Close? I have no clue. It's getting too difficult. Oh, okay. I should be able to read this now. Named. Okay. Let me retry this. I'm gonna have a look at the inbox and the stenographer info. So it's a K L Chlore Glory? Glory! Crew? This is big, which is G, G, little, which is Gr, and that's an A, so that's Gra, Gray, no. I don't know, but I think the horse's name is Glory.
The name of the carousel horse
There we go.
is Glory.
That's what I needed to figure out there. There we go. Apparently Harlan still wants to talk to us, but the thing didn't set it off, so we're just gonna go to Joy.
Any
First.
luck? I know the name of that carousel horse your mother bought you. Glory.
Glory. That's right. Glory. My mother gave him to me for my birthday. My 4th birthday. She died in a car accident that very night.
Aww.
How awful. No wonder you forgot how much you loved the carousel. It would have reminded you of
She
your
was
mother.
4.
I hated the park after my mother died. I hated the carousel. And I hated that horse. I blamed it for what happened to my mother. I
No!
had my father destroy it.
But your father did not destroy it. Instead, he stored it. He hoped that someday,
That
with
is
the help
sweet.
of Miles, the magnificent memory machine, you would come to terms with your past. And because that is what you are doing, here is the 3rd and final riddle. Ask Tink for the book you and I used to read about Kessler and Amelia So Kind. Give her nickname a spin on spook number 10. Then the brass prize arrange on its forearm so strange. And something long lost and cherished you'll find.
What?
Tink's the guy who runs the carousel. Let's give him a call. I've got his number.
No. Nancy, I did something terrible. I turned
What?
the power off to the roller coaster and caused the accident that shut down the park. I blamed Miss Santos for my father's death, just like I blamed that horse for what happened to my mother. I feel horrible. Keep going without me, Nancy. I have to go see Ms. Santos and apologize.
That is at least half good.
It would
That's
be rude
cool
to
too.
use my phone now.
Oh, sorry. I'll do it outside. Let's also go talk to Harlan, because apparently he wants something.
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
I'll see you around.
Go get him.
Don't know what he wants.
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
No clue. Okay. He called for me, and then he's
See
not
you
telling me.
around.
Have fun.
There are some bits in this game I think that are like bugged in that it takes a couple of going back and forth until they will tell you. Can we call from here? We're looking for Tink.
This is Tink.
Hi, it's Nancy Drew. Did you land that fish?
I don't want to talk about it. May I answer your question?
According to the late Daryl Trent, you have a book about Rolf Kessler and his wife.
Not anymore, I don't.
You don't have it?
Daryl Trent was kind of an oddball, you know what I mean? So when he gave me the book, I said I'd hang on to it just to humor him. As soon as he died, I pitched it.
What?
You threw it out? You mean in the garbage?
He said it was a book he and his kid used to read. But hey, Daryl Trent was dead. I never met the kid, and the book was boring. So what was the point?
You mean you read the book before you threw it out?
Nah, not really. I just kind of glanced through it.
Do you by any chance remember Amelia's nickname?
Who's Amelia?
Oh, never mind.
Sorry.
I'm curious. Who do you think
Thank
stole
you,
that
Tink.
horse off the carousel?
Kids staring at each other, doing stupid kid stuff. Or maybe somebody just liked the way old Nightshade looked and wanted him for himself. I don't know.
Nightshade?
That was its name, Nightshade. Kessler gave all of his horses names, painted them on their
Ah.
Bibles.
Have fun fishing.
Oh, I will.
Well, that at least was some interesting info. How do we now find out Amelia's nickname? Can I Google? The brass ring on Spook transforms. So strange. Find out who. Expert. Check out Spook number 10. What is. Who knows a lot about Kessler? Ooh, still more news. Eating is off playing with his yellow squeaky toy. The bad news is the men dropped the TV while they were moving it and it couldn't be fixed. When you go home, do Togo and me a favor and tell your father how nice the new TV is and remind him that he was thinking about getting a new one anyway. God. Togo used his squeaky toy while playing in the study and somehow bounced behind your father's beautiful built-in cherry wood bookcase. Please come home soon. It's not going well with Togo, is it? Okay. Who would be an expert on Kessler? It would be either one of them, would it be?
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
Thanks for your help.
One open mind sees more than two open eyes.
Interesting take. Never mind. I'll find somebody else. Do you know anything about Kessler?
Hey, Nance, what's going on?
What color was the tail of the carousel horse that was stolen?
I don't remember. I could probably dig up an old picture and look.
That's okay. How hard do you think it would be to make a forgery of a carousel horse?
I have no idea.
I'll let you get back to work.
Keep it real.
That was... Oh, I figured out. I think he is making forgeries of the carousel horses. That's why he has horsetails. And he's been selling them.
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
Do I need another fun card? You know what, let's ask for
Guess
another
who
fun
needs
card.
another fun card?
Here you go. Enjoy.
Thank you.
May I see that tape of the carousel haunting again?
I got the tape right here, all queued up.
I don't know what I'm looking for, but there's definitely going to be something in this tape that I'm going to be like looking for later.
I'll see you around.
Knock 'em dead.
Okay. Who would be a Kessler?
I am Miles, the magnificent memory machine.
Thank you, Miles. Nothing interesting here at this moment. Okay. She went off to say sorry, at least. Huh. So we know who did the roller coaster. But we still don't know who did the carousel. Who would be... Let's go to the carousel. Because I'm gonna guess spook number 10 is one of the horses from the carousel. That would be my big guess. Can I look at any of them? Or is it just this one? Just Moonglow. Can't look at any of the other ones. Okay. I'm really confused about what the spook number 10 is. Would Paula know about the Kessler?
This is Paula Santos. I'm afraid I can't take your call right now, but if you leave your name and number, I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Hi, Paula. It's Nancy. Listen, it turns out that Harlan was in a totally different prison than the jewel thief. I was wrong about him. I'm sorry if I upset you. I'll be in touch.
Well, at least I dealt with that. I'll go talk to everybody again at this point. I feel like that is...
Hey, Nance, what's going on?
I'll let you get back to work.
Keep it real.
Who would...
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
Thanks for your help.
Remember, niacin.
I don't know what that is.
I stepped out for a
Oh,
second,
there we go.
and when I came back, somebody'd left this envelope on my desk. Looks like it's for you. Got your name on it anyway.
Ooh, okay.
There's nothing inside but a key. Maybe it opens that door in the haunted house.
Here, let me toss that envelope for you. I want to apologize for jumping all over you like that before. The more I thought about it, the more I realized that I would have done just what you did. No hard feelings?
No hard feelings.
Okay then. That's probably maybe why that happened after Ingrid.
It's locked.
Oh, I forgot. Ooh, the sounds from below are back. Can I get in? Ooh.
Maybe these stairs go down to Kessler's workshop.
From above now?
What was that?
What was that? Ah! Ow!
You were unconscious for how long?
I'm not sure. Whatever fell on my head also fell on my arm
God.
and broke my watch.
I can't afford any more accidents, Nancy. And since you seem to be rather accident-prone, well, let's just say you're off the case.
God. Okay. Is there... What can I
was
do?
that?
What can I do? What? Okay, I don't know what I did differently this time. But
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
I don't know what I did differently, but I got out.
Here's your pliers. I found them in the haunted house behind that hidden door, which led to a booby trap.
I told you mine were missing. Maybe somebody found them and left them by that door on purpose. I don't know. But they prove nothing, I do know that.
Thanks for your help.
One open mind sees more than two open eyes.
Okay. Don't know what that was good for.
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
Thanks for your help.
One open mind sees more than two open eyes.
Oh, that's the whole thing about him writing to his wife.
Hey, Nance, what's going on?
I'll let you get back to work.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, what am I missing? She is still not here. Okay. Nope.
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
I'll see you around.
I can't.
Have fun.
Okay. What is on my to-do list? Who can I ask about the nickname thing? Wait. Could spook number 10 be the thing in the haunted house? Let's try. Not like behind the door, but... that thing. Could that be spook number 10?
Looks like Spook 10
There
is
we go.
missing an arm.
Oh, there we
It's
go.
been red tagged. Better not take the tag until I fix this.
Okay, now we can go fix it. And then he needs a golden ring. Which we got, because I got a golden ring from the carousel
Hello,
the first time I
Nancy.
wrote it.
How goes it?
There's a dummy in the haunted house that's been red tagged. It's missing an arm. Any chance it'll be up and running again in the near future?
Got the arm right here. Just needed a battery. That's one of the dummies Joy Trent's father created. Probably why the circuitry is so bizarre. It works though, so just reattach it. You'll need pliers. Oh, and don't forget to take the red tag back to Spy Master Bishop.
Thanks for your help.
No big deal.
Do I have pliers? I have pliers. Okay. Let's go do this. Oh. I don't like the haunted house. It's creepy. How often do I need to do this?
That looks tight enough.
Okay.
I need to take this red tag back to Harlan.
Let's do that then. This is done by Joy's father, so that makes sense for with the whole Joy's searching thing, if that was the one Joy made. Oh no, I need to just give it to him, don't I?
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
Could you please turn the juice back on to the dummy in the haunted house that Ingrid was fixing? Here's the tag.
You've really got the system down, don't you? I'll just flip the switch and you'll be good to go.
Thank you.
I'll see you around.
Sounds good.
Scare 10 just hadn't registered with me that he has a 10 on his chest. Like, at all. There's sounds from below. Ooh, he's on. Okay. Now the question is, where do I put the gold ring? Ooh. What was the thing again? Oh, is this where I need to put the nickname? Okay. Wait, the phone number in the magazine.
Do you always go poking around in other people's stuff?
I don't remember which. I have a phone. Who was. Because the phone number in the magazine was. Oh. I got the phone number, but I don't remember who it was. Because the phone number in the magazine was for the Kessler person that knew Kessler very well. Okay, I'm gonna have a quick look at my walkthrough to find the name, because I don't know how to otherwise find that name. Sukov. Let's call him. He might know the nickname for the wife.
Sukov.
My name is Nancy Drew. I saw the article you wrote about Rolf Kessler in the Collector's Hot Sheet magazine.
That was several months back, but go on.
Well, seeing as you're pretty much an expert on Kessler as well as carousels, I was hoping you could answer a question for me.
I'd be delighted.
Would you happen to know the nickname Rolf Kessler gave his wife, Amelia?
Of course I do. At least, I thought I did. It was an Austrian term of endearment, rather common. Oh, come on, Anton, think. Spazi. That was it. Spazi. S-P-A-T-Z-I. He always called her Spazi.
How much would a horse from a Kessler carousel be worth?
Depending on its condition, whether it's an inside horse or an outside horse, whether it's the lead horse, anywhere from $80,000 to well over $100,000.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
It is, but Kessler carved horses for only 5 carousels in his lifetime. So not only is each horse exquisitely beautiful, but it's very rare, especially if it's the lead horse.
The lead horse?
The outside horse, just behind the chariot. The place where you can sit instead of ride. It's traditionally the most ornately carved horse on the carousel, hence the most valuable.
Did you by any chance hear about the horse that was stolen off the carousel at Captain's Cove Amusement Park in New Jersey? It was one of the carousels that Kessler carved.
Yes, I did, and I thought, how odd. Because you see, I'd gotten a call from someone about a month prior to that asking me how much I thought one of those horses would be worth.
Really?
Definitely.
Do you have any idea who it was that called?
None whatsoever. He never gave me his name, nor did he say where he was calling from. The thought that I may have actually encouraged someone to mutilate a work of art. Oh.
Did you hear about how the carousel at Captain's Cove
He
is now
cares at least.
allegedly haunted because one of the horses was stolen?
Yes, what a wonderfully romantic piece of nonsense.
Do you have any idea why someone would be going to the trouble of making the carousel turn on and off by itself?
As a matter of fact, I do. I think that someone wants publicity. Whoever stole the horse wants people to know that it's gone so that when he or she goes to sell it, there'll be a whole slew of eager buyers.
But we're talking about stolen property. Are you saying people would willingly buy something they know was stolen?
We're talking about the black market, my dear. Great works of art get stolen by thieves and bought by less than scrupulous collectors all the time.
If someone did steal that horse off the carousel in order to make money off of it, what would be his or her next move?
There's a lot of
How would
different
they go about
ways
selling it?
this could go,
the
as
thief
in...
would probably get a middleman to set up a bidding war between several buyers in order to get the highest price. The internet comes in very handy in such matters.
So, somebody could have
Thanks for all
stolen
the
the horse
Always happy to
to
share
sell
my
it for
mental wealth.
money. There's also the whole thing about the
It's
jewels.
locked.
I don't know, there's like a bird sound in the background whenever we go to the haunted house. That just creeps me out. Spatsy. They're not connected. Thank you. Z. Ooh, what's happening? He stuck his arm out. What is the about? Oh wait, we need to do the brass ring. Oh joy, this is it.
That must be Glory.
Oh.
These stairs sure don't feel very safe.
Okay. Oh. Oh my god, there's jewels
Oh my
inside.
gosh, these must be jewels from that jewel heist. I should probably take these with me.
Can I pick that one up as well? No?
A
Okay.
letter. Joy's father must have left it for her. My dearest Joy, I hope Miles and his riddles have helped you remember how much you adored this horse and how dearly you loved the woman who gave it to you. I found this picture of her years ago, but I didn't want to give it to you until I knew you were ready. She loved you more than anything, Joy. We both did, Dad. P.S. If you want to see where Glory was carved, look for Kessler's symbol on the wall.
Ah.
I've never spent a lot of time in there. Very strange vibes.
Okay.
So this was Kessler's workshop.
There is a computer here. That is not old.
I'll bet that's the carousel horse that was stolen.
Nightshade. That is the carousel horse that was stolen.
Somebody's been making reproductions, or should I say forgeries.
My first guess is Elliot, just because he's the artist. But it could also be Ingrid. Already have 2 potential buyers. I learned about the haunting on TV and are champing at the bit. As it were, the sooner they can get the horse, the better. How soon can you get 2 done? At 40, 60, split will work out great. Consider this a handshake. How long will it take you to line up buyers? It's taken me longer than I thought it would. Won't have the first horse ready to ship for 3 weeks. The second horse will be ready in maybe 5. 3 to 5 weeks is too long. This kind of buyer gets cold feet really ill fast. The longer you take, the more suspicious they'll get. Work faster. Oh! Okay, so somebody is making these reproductions, but they're trying to sell the reproductions, not the original. Oh, that's these. So somebody is trying to sell the reproductions, not the original. But because it got stolen, they're telling everybody basically this is the original and hiding the actual original down here. There we go. I said it.
Nancy. What have you done?
It's what you've done. You stole the horse, you fabricated the whole haunted carousel thing to increase its value, and now you're making not just one forgery, but several.
You think?
You let everyone believe you were just a hopeless procrastinator. But this is the real reason you're behind in your work, isn't it?
Right on all counts. Unfortunately, you're not gonna get to tell anyone else. Ever.
No, wait. Look what I have. They're diamonds. Real diamonds. Someone stole them 23 years ago and stashed them in the park.
Well, well, little icing on the cake.
Why would you tell him that?
But if you think I'm letting you have them, you're nuts.
You're toast now, Nancy.
Oh, was that the wrong answer? I think that was the wrong answer.
Nancy, Nancy, Nancy. What have you done?
It's what you've done. You stole the horse, you fabricated the whole Haunted Carousel thing to increase its value, and now you're making not just one forgery, but several.
You think?
You let everyone believe you were just a hopeless procrastinator. But this is the real reason you're behind in your work, isn't it?
Right on all counts. Unfortunately, you're not gonna get to tell anyone else. Ever.
No, wait. Look what I have. They're diamonds. Real
I need
diamonds.
to use them as, like,
Someone stole
distraction.
them 23 years ago and stashed them in the park.
Well, well, little icing on the cake.
That's right. You want them? Here.
Ouch!
Oh.
Hey!
I've got to get out of here.
Oh, that's...
I'm trapped. I've got to
Shit.
get out of here.
I've got you, Nancy. You're cornered. You might as well give up.
This is the only thing I can do. Oh! Oh!
As soon as I get out of here, I'm going to call the police, Elliot. So don't bother making plans for tonight. Or the next 10 years.
Ooh, yes.
Dear Ned, after trapping Elliot, I managed to pry the exit open and had Harlan call the police. Elliot admitted to stealing the carousel horse and planning the remote control device. He knew that publicity from the hauntings would increase the value of his forgeries. Needless to say, he's gone back to not liking me. Harlan, on the other hand, adores me now, because not only did he share the credit for busting Elliot, but his sudden fame brought him 3 job offers. He's staying on at Captain's Cove out of loyalty to Paula, but he's happy knowing that being an ex-con will probably never be an issue for him again. As for Ingrid, she promptly attributed Elliot's bad behavior to a deficiency in some mineral I couldn't pronounce. And Joy, when I gave her the picture of her mother, she started smiling and has yet to stop. Inventing Miles was the best thing her late father could have done for her. In fact, when I went to the park to say goodbye just now, she wasn't in her office. She was riding the carousel. Ever yours, Nancy.
Everybody's happy. What's the next one? Congratulations on Haunted. Based on your cool sleuthing style, you are presented with the certificate of award. A recognition of solving a puzzle using refused attempts. Puzzle master. Oh, I solved the puzzles, but not the game. That's nice. Because I lost the game a couple times. The end? What?
You have reached 555-4468. I can't come to the phone right now, so please leave a message.
Hi, Bess. Hi, George. Well, thanks to you guys, I'm leaving here and flying directly to the Pacific Northwest for some
Ooh.
much-needed R&R. George, I just got off the phone with that marine biologist friend of yours. She insisted I stay with her, and she even said she'd take me whale watching on the tour boat she owns. Anyway, thanks for arranging this little vacation, you two. 1 whole week of peace, quiet, and sitting around doing nothing. This is gonna be awesome.
I don't think that's how it's gonna end, is it? Yeah, exactly. No quiet vacations. Danger on Deception Island. Okay. I don't know if I have that game, but if I do, that's gonna be next. So, thank you for joining me. I am cutting the stream a bit short because my normal moderator is not around, and the setup to change to a different game, it's gonna take a bit, and I'd like to have somebody here to watch chat while I do that, so I've decided to just cut today short. I will be back on Monday for my regularly scheduled streaming. I think I'm gonna take a quick break from Nancy Drew to play some Batman and Lego. It depends a little bit on how work goes on Monday. But I'll be back again on Monday, so I hope to see you then. Bye bye.